So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens...
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Dybala finds himself offside. Not the most convincing of passes. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
He would be the obvious choice. And a chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That has been cut short. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Ndika. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Konate. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now he's got space here. Plays it across. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Kane. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. It's just beyond his reach. Doué. That's good running with the ball. Nicely worked. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's there to belt it away. Kane, driving forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Delivery from Mbappe. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Kane. Pass is just off target. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Valverde running with the ball. Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. No luck with that dink over the top.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Camavinga. Ndicka. Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Fernandez spots it and intercepts. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Shot could be on. Decent chance! There it is! There is the breakthrough! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
The final seconds now. Now it's Mbappe, and he's worked it through. Oh, he's having a shot! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Dybala. Onana. Fernandez with the clearance. And it's Camavinga. Valverde. And he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga and Ndicka. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Akanji. Aims beyond the defence. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Dybala.
Paulo Dybala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde, probing pass. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13, numero 7. Lasciano il campo.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there.
Numero 10.
Onana. Now it's Yamal. That has not gone well. And this is Hazard. Serginho.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's burst through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, what a mistake! And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Van Dijk. Konate makes the interception. Onana floated through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to...
And it's been given away. Always onto this. And it's Messi. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, no, this does not look good. In by Messi. And the keeper gets his hands on it. He's had it taken off him. And it's Hazard. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Camavinga. Camavinga! And that is doing no harm at all.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Ndika wins the duel this time. Jimenez.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, that was vital.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. He can get that clear.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super find. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi picks it up out wide. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Berbatov, and he's managed to get free. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Berbatov! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde, nice control, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Berbatov. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Camavinga. Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Berbatov. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jimenez. Messi. Fernandez. Serginho. He's on it, can he get away? Messi. For Valverde. That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi, spread it left. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a great chance! And he's done it! A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Mbappe, and it's Valverde. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Messi. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. Shakir claims comfortably. Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Berbatov. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, again there's no way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. This might takes a shot! It's in! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button and we're back where we were.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's in a great position here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. And it's Messi. And the finish! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello attendees, this is
to review the first half.
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way. Header! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Valverde. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Kane. Well, they can break here. Oh, that's a very decent ball. There's the shot! Oh, it's there! Drive, determination, perhaps destiny. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Robertson knocks it into space. Guardiola gets it away. Messi. Good ball, good take. This is Jimenez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front shot at goal! Decent enough try. And he's had it nicked away. Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
He's got away. Played into the box. Robertson clears it away. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Serginho, and he's surging through. Bellingham, spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Akanji, Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Robertson. Played in by Robertson. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. And that should get the job done. Mbappe! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Great vision. Bellingham. Pressing high and with purpose. While the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now, they are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind. Up their game.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bellingham does well to get it back. Robertson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the through ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. He is through here. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer...
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams
Hello,
square up to
everybody,
each other
and
with
welcome
fire
to
in their
today's
eyes.
match.
This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Could be danger here! He is through here! Mbappe. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Bale. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Serginho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Vardiol picks it up from the goal kick. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Knocks it out wide, hangs one in, tries to get it clear, and that was very necessary. Played into space. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. No luck with that dink over the top. Xavi Alonso. Indonesia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Salmakers. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Xavi Alonso attempts a clearance. Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Jimenez getting this one clear. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Elects to cross. Howson attempts a clearance. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the pass is intercepted. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That is a great pick out. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gvardiol is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Serginho can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Batistuta. Now it's Villa. Oh, good spread. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! Oh, that's quite incredible!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Kane.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And it's Fernandes. And here's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? Salamakers tries to clear.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Salamakers cuts it out. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Indonesia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's in a great position here. He's through and all alone. And he's having a shot.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Xabi Alonso is there and he can pick it up. Camavinga now looking to orchestrate a counter. 60 minutes played. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Villa. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. So, what can they make of this? Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Can he get on the end of this? It's played through for him. That's the keeper's ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Very nicely done. Out for a throw. Looking for options for movement. And here's Salamakers. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been played through. Akanji. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he has been fouled there. Howson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
David Villa. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. Camavinga driving forward. And he's on his way. Tries a measured ball. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's a pretty loose pass. Over to the left. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. And it's played in. First time shot! Fair effort, he reacted well.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition's...
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed
How do
in
you
the
look back on the game then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Valverde. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Very nicely done. Can he get it through? All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. Brilliant save from Tor! In he goes again, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Messi clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. They get a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia goes steaming forward. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Fernandez. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Serginho, and this is Kane. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Marmoush, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Marmoush is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Serginho. And that's not going to reach. Locatelli. Locatelli looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, and a chance! It's in! Knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this? Hit into the middle. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Now, can they get him away? Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold, probing pass, just eases him off the ball. Valverde. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he was quick to react. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe. So what can they make of this? No, again there's no way through. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Messi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Valverde, played into space, chips it through. Mbappe, and he's found, tries a shot! Guardiola gets it away. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Azar. And Fernandez. Defending was strong and firm. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's not got that quite right. Throw in. Valverde. Locatelli. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Mbappe. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Messi. That is good alertness. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Still just a single goal between the sides. It's a promising position. Messi. Valverde! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Locatelli. Oh, nice touch. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's nice. He's found a way through. And this is Marmoush. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cut it out. Spain have their third corner. They've played it short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Valverde. And here's Messi. And that has been cleared. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Akanji getting this one clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
So their fourth corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Oh, important interception. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Habrá
2 minutes to be added on. Messi. Fernandez. Jimenez hurtling down that right flank.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 12, el dorsal 8.
Messi. Shot a goal! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Now he's got space here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been slipped through. Real chance here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's in a great position here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Bastoni gets it clear. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Now it's Hazard. No goals as yet. Camavinga. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! It's hit the crossbar. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Kane duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Harry Kane!
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Played into space. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 2 then. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quickly taken. Played out wide. And it's Serginho. Shoots! In he goes again. And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now, can they get him away? That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of... Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting, chance! One-on-one! He can get that clear. It's a searching pass. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Now the cross. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, no joy this time. Donnarumma sends that a long way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Asa! That comes as a mighty relief. He's free. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Haaland takes control of it and he's on the move. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Tries to pass it through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Serginho. Lobbed in behind. Now here's the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Asa! Haaland. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Decent chance! Mighty close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Alexander-Arnold.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
81,007.
Now Kaká. Gvardiol. Kane. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Conte. Xavi Alonso.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that certainly packs a punch. Kaka. And it's Kane. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Chips it through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pinches it off him. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hazard. Hazard running with the ball. Mbappe! Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kimmich. Kane. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had it taken off him. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Guardiola. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. The final 5 minutes.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Distributed tidily. I think we're just about done here. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. 1 minute to add according to the board. And this is Messi. Might be danger here. That's going to go a long way. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence.
Oh, what a mistake! And his big chance must be! Great chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Out for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And it's played in. He's got full. It's a goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Can he finish? Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. That's surely a foul, free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his reach. That is a brilliant interception. Donnarumma clears. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Aims beyond... And a chance! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Hazard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal is onto this. Stood up well to him there. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold. And Akanji. He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Madrid take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Hazard. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Vardiol. And it's Arda Güler. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. An uncompromising challenge. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's come to nothing. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And they're back on the ball again. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's fabulous.
Such good technique.
It's run loose here.
Habrá 3 minutos de
He
descuento.
is through here. Now it's Güler. That ball looks a good one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Mbappe. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And he's certainly onside here. Mbappe. Goes for a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Of course.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será reemplazado
And the action
por
is back
el
underway.
dorsal 30.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Deliver. Header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Xavi Alonso. And he cuts out the supply. It's played through for him. Oh, he's bustling through here. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's well spotted. They get a throw in. And he's forced to go back. Vinicius Junior chasing after it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's got away. Fernandez cuts it out. Serginho. Camavinga. And they're quick to get it back. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fernandez. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Now, that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's on it. Can he get away? But he's well... Big chance! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands.
Oh, shooting chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And he's taking no chances there. Alonso has a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he lines up a cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso gets into some space. It's an early cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Applies the finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And he's intervened well there. Belly. And the pass is intercepted.
There they go, hunting again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. He's gone for it! It's their second corner of the game. Throw in. Deftly away. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Xabi Alonso, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho, now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. And it's been shipped out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Xabi Alonso. Poor, robust challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbappe! And this is Hazard. And he takes a shot! into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, what are your thoughts on today's... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this...
Yamal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that could set... He's having a shot! It's there! And Kashima Antlers take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Neymar. McAllister. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should get the job done. He's gone forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi, and Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guardiola clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. He's found a way through. Oh, what a ball! Poor robust challenge. And that was very necessary. And he lines up a cross. Serginho. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this. Stood up well to him there. Bullish header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. There's a sharp little ball here. Nice looking ball, nicely intercepted. Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played into space. Guardiola. And it's been played through. Guardiola. And they win it back again. He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on to replace him is number 25, Caicedo.
And it's Messi. He's going for goal! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, Waters, and he's following up! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't...
Neymar! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And again. Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Kashima Antlers are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
2 added minutes
Now it's
have been
Yamal.
indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Akanji. And here's Yamal. Messi. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Now who's going to be first to this? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And hostilities have resumed. And Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparked straight into life. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Vermaelen gets across to intercept that. Knocks it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Could move up a gear here. Just eases him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Akanji cuts it out. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Fernandes. Oh, they can break here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that'll certainly improve their move. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
And this is Neymar. Corner it is. So their 4th corner of the game. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has been cleared. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Yamal running with the ball. Vermaelen does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Neymar! Sticks it away! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution in progress.
Kashima Antlers take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat.
It's Neymar! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, a delicate chip through. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. An instinctive delivery. Now, who's going to be first to this? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking to play him in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
And he cuts out the supply. Serginho. Now it's Hazard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Serginho. Serginho is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kane! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And very quickly, and the shots! Well, there's the clearance. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times,